Yes, welcome back. It's been so long. Actually, it's only been about 10 minutes. Anyway, we are talking about the only other topic in chapter 8, and that is discontinued operations. So, good news again, no special formulas. We are just going to consider whether or not, in the case I'm going to show you, this is divine fashions. Whether divine fashions should eliminate one of their departments. So I've put on the board what you all have in your book. And by the way, this is problem S6, 7, and 8 in chapter 8. So we have divine fashions, and they have a department store, and it has 3 departments: a men's department, a women's department, and an accessories department. The accountants have put together the numbers, and they are making $22,000 a year in the men's department, $2,000 a year in the women's department. They're losing $15,000 a year in accessories, so they're only making $9,000. So we, future managerial accountants of the world, have been asked whether they should eliminate the accessories department, and in so doing, potentially eliminate the loss. But we know something about fixed costs. What do we know about fixed costs? They're fixed. They don't go away. And this is really apparent when you think about a department store. So even if a department is closed, you still have the space, you still have the lights, you still have the depreciation. None of the fixed costs go away. So let's think about the financial impact if they did, in fact, get rid of the accessories department. What would that look like? All right, well, we'd get rid of the sales, right? And the associated variable costs. So now this would be 11 less. We just have basically 47 and 4 is 11, and 4, 1, 5, so 61. So this all of a sudden would become not a profit of 9, but a loss. Let's see, 15 take away 9 is 6. Is that right? 13 take away, let me make sure I'm doing my math right here. I never can do it in my head, as we all know. 4 is 11, 4, 2, 6, 7. This is a 7. That's why. Hello. Okay. So this is going to be a loss of 26. Still. So actually, they're going to be worse off, right? They're going to have, and what did I do with my calculator? They're going to have 22 plus 2, 24 minus 26. So now the loss will be a -2. The loss before, the profit before was a 9. And what's the difference? What was here before? The $11,000 of margin. So the answer is a resounding no. They should not eliminate the accessories department, because if they did that, they would end up with a loss of 2 for the entire organization. Okay, so that was the first question. Now, in question number 7, we are presented with another set of facts, that if they get rid of the accessories department, these costs are avoidable. Well, okay then. If the fixed costs are really not fixed, then their profit would be 24. And that would be an improvement. So if they could avoid the fixed costs, then yes, the answer for number 7 is yes, it would be wise then to eliminate the accessories department. Okay, number 8. They're thinking about replacing the accessories department with a shoe department. And we're given some numbers for the shoe department. So here's shoes. So shoe department sales would be 84. I'll erase our totals. Shoe department sales would be 84. Variable costs would be 47. So the margin in the shoe department would be 737. So that looks pretty good. So we'd have 47 and 24 and 37. So 108 here for total contribution margin. Now we would still have the fixed costs, but they realized that they would need to advertise and do a lot of marketing to let people know that they no longer have accessories, they now have shoes. And they tell us in the problem that that would cost let's see, what did they tell us it would cost? They give us, you have to be careful because they give us a quarterly number. So what is the quarterly number that the cost will be? Sorry, getting my glasses. All right, so $7,100 a quarter. So $7,100 a quarter. So that's an important detail. It's not $7,100 for the year, it's a quarter. So 7,100 times 4. Another 28,400 for additional fixed costs for marketing. So now,
where'd you get the 0.4 from?
7,100 times 4.
Okay.
But thank you for checking.
Right.
And so things were looking good, but now maybe not so much. So remember, the problem we initially had was that this company was at 9, and the loss here was 15. That's what we started with. So the question is, right now, will the shoe department be better off than the accessories department? That's really the question. So we have a contribution margin of 37, which looks good, but then we have fixed costs of 26, and then we have another fixed cost of 28.4. So now the loss would be 17,400. And drum roll, the answer is no, they should not replace the accessories department with the shoe department, because although the contribution margin was appealing, the additional fixed costs to advertise make it worse off. And by the way, so for all of these kinds of situations, we could double the men's and get rid of the shoes and anything like that. You need to recalculate your totals just like I have done to make these data-driven decisions, not just, oh, I think that would be a good idea. These should be data-driven. And remember, the most important thing is that we recall that fixed costs are fixed. And so by eliminating a department, we don't necessarily eliminate those costs. And that's what I have, folks, today. And I hope everyone is well. Our last test will be Tuesday, May the 5th. And all the homework, this and for next week, will be due on the evening of May the 4th. And I hope you all are well, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.